there, it's Shree from Shree's Crafty Girls. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make this very quick and very simple but very effective card. And it is using the Sealed with a Kiss stamp set and the Love Notes framelits. Now these are in your spring and summer catalogue and they are just fantastic. As you can see with most of them, you've got wonderful die sets, wonderful stamps, coordinating cardstocks, and you know, some of the bundles, some of the stamp sets and framelits, if you buy them together you get a 10% discount, which is a phenomenal bargain in itself. And look, I mean, look, it's just beautiful. The colours is absolutely stunning and I think you'll be really, really pleased. This is the bundle that I'm using today. I'm going to use the 6x6 inch Designer Series pack here, which is absolutely beautiful. The Real Red cardstock, and look at these beautiful wooden embellishments and matching ribbons. And as I say, if you buy the stamp set and the thinlit sets together, you get 10% off. That's a bargain in itself. But because it's celebration, if you spend £45 between the 4th of January and the 31st of March, to beg your pardon, 31st of March, for every £45 you spend, you get one of these beautiful stamp sets or the papers, the ribbon. You get them absolutely free. So for every £45 you spend, you can choose an item from the Celebration catalogue and have it absolutely free. Now, if you're thinking of joining Stampin' Up, what a time to join. Not only do you spend £99 and get £130 worth of goodies from the Spring and Summer catalogue or the main catalogue of your choice, but because it's in the celebration period, so that's from January to March, you can claim 2 extra free stamps. Wow! Oh my goodness, wow! I think it is a fantastic offer. Now you're thinking, oh, but I don't want to do YouTube tutorials and such like. You don't have to. Stampin' Up puts no pressure on you at all. Yes, you have quarterly minimums I'll start that again. You have quarterly goals to meet, but believe me, they are so achievable, really achievable, and you know, you get 20% of the products that you're using, and you can earn up to 25% off of the products you are using. And at the moment, for £99, you get £130 worth of products of your choice free, plus them 2 free extra stamp sets. Now, I'd love to have you on board. You don't have to join me. You can choose a demonstrator of your choice. But I would love to have you on board. There's a link below, or there's one on my blog. It's the same as if you want to purchase any of the products used in any of the projects I make. There is a link to my shop below or on my blog. So with no further ado, we'll get along and we'll make the card. And this, as I say, is such a quick and easy stamp card to make, and it's just so effective. I think it's really, really stunning. So what you will need for that is a 12 by 12 inch piece of cardstock, cut down the centre to make a 12 by 6 inch card base. And you are going to use your Love Notes thinlit dies, which when you see these, oh my lord, they are fantastic. Look at that. You've got the arrows that goes with that, little hearts. Oh, you have this that makes a little envelope. You've got the little notelets. Excuse me, you've got hearts. Oh, it's just brilliant. Mind you, this always makes me think of a loaf of bread, but that's just me. And this is absolutely brilliant. And this is one of the pieces that we're using at this particular time. Now you're going to pop that, open your cardstock, and you're going to pop it along the edge, making sure that you keep the hearts just inside the edge like that, so it will just cut away the pieces here. So we'll bring in our big shot, or whatever die cutting machine you are using, because Stampin' Up! Framelits are compatible with any of them. So open your card, because you don't want to cut both of them, and pop that in. Pop your framelit so it just sits proud of that line. Now it's up to you, you can put a little piece of sticky tape, or if you've got the magnetic platform. I have got the platform on here, but I'm just going to make sure it sits just where I want it, because sometimes the magnetic platform does want to move it a little bit. So I'm just going to stick that in place, and I'm going to pop it through my machine. Now you don't have to push it all the way through, just where you're cutting that die. So pop it through, and you can normally feel that it's gone through. There you go. And back, because I haven't got the room to pull it out the other side. And that will have done its work there. So just very carefully take off our tacky tape and remove those, and look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Wow, I absolutely love die cutting. And now what we're going to do is we'll pop this to one side, and then we'll do some more of that in a second. So pop your die away, and it just sits nicely in there. And I'm going to use that one and that one next, and I've got to get out some spare white cardstock. You only need a small amount, wide enough to cut your envelope, so you don't need a whole sheet. And you just pop your envelope and your letter on there. Let's pop this back just for a second, and I'll get all the die cutting out of the way. So just pop them through, so pop them on like so, pop on your top plate and put them through. And so you don't have to bring it back, it's just that I don't have enough room at the end of my table to pull them out. So removing your lovely die cuts, and pop that out of the way. And there you have your letter and your envelope all made. So make sure you put everything away as you go along, so it doesn't get lost or misplaced. And that's out of the way. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten my paper, because it's driving me mad. Pop them, because we're going to stamp on those in a minute. And now I'm going to use this beautiful border hearts, and I'm just going to put my card in the centre. That's a small piece of card. Gosh, I don't think I even told you what size this is. The square in the centre, this is real red, and it is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 of an inch, and your DSP is 5 inches by 6 inches. So I'm just going to pop that through. I want it quite central. Punch, and you can keep all these little hearts. Look at that, all them little hearts. Keep them for a shaker card. And now all you do is a line them hearts. When she says, there it is, look. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That goes there. So you align. Oh, I can't find where to align it. This is just silly. There we go. And that aligns. If you align all the hearts up there and punch, that'll give you a nice edge there. And you do the same this side. You align, if you can find it, your hearts, and just punch, and that'll just give you, wasn't quite centred, but that's okay, that's fine. And to say, don't throw these hearts away because you can use them in a shaker card. Fantastic. Right, so now we're just going to construct. Should we do some stamping first and then construct? So we're best to have some real red ink pad because I'm using real red. And make your card, your envelope, fold and burnish, and it's all done for you, it's all marked, so all you've got to do is fold and burnish the fold lines, and then just pop a tiny little bit of glue or adhesive, glue dot, whatever you want, and just seal that down. No, I should have stamped that before. Never mind, it'll be fine on my silicone mat. So put your silicone mat over your piercing mat. Stamp real red. And I'm going to use a teeny tiny note and Sent with Love. So a stamp set, let me see, got the C block, and I want Sent with Love first in the real red, making sure it's inked up nicely, and I'm just going to pop that onto my card, onto my envelope. Sent with Love. And then I can make my card back up, and he can be sitting under some weight to hold him down. Clean your stamp set. With your stamping scrub, and on the card I'm going to use these tiny row of hearts across the top. So again, making sure they're inked up nice, and pop that straight across the top of your letter. Yay, I love this. Oh, I could play with this all day. I absolutely love it. I love my job. It is, I don't class it as a job because it is just fantastic. And a teeny tiny note. It is just fantastic. Teeny tiny note. Pop it in there, and there you are, all done. So pop your stamps away, and then we're ready to construct our box. Pop all that out of the way, put your ink pad away, your blocks, everything out of your way. And all you are going to do then is you can either use sticky strip, fast fuse or snail. I'm going to use Tombow, and I'm just going to align that to the edge of my card, front like so, making sure that it all sits nice and evenly before I make sure it's stuck down. And that's that one. And then you're going to use, now you can put it square, but I'm going to put it offset like that. And I'm going to trim that down. I've made that a little bit too big, haven't I? So I said that was 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and I must have made this one slightly smaller. So if I can pick my ruler up, I will measure that, and that is 3 3/4. So we'll trim this down to 3 3/4. Just a little piece off the bottom and a little bit off the side. 3 3/4. And there you are. I wondered why that didn't tally. And then you can pop that inside your square for the face of your card. And again, all you're going to do, I've got the ribbon. Before I do that, I'm going to use 2 pieces of ribbon, and these both in the catalogue. So I'm going to use a piece of the red and a piece of the white, and just cut those like so. And I hope I've left enough to just tuck that with a little bit of sticky tape along the back on either edge, just enough to hold your ribbon in place. So remove your backing from your card, from your sticky strip, and pop your ribbon along your card like so, and just stick it down. I do exactly the same with the red. You have red at the top or red at the bottom, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to have it like so, and just bring it across and conceal it around the back, and that's that. And then all I did is I then took my Tombow and glued in between the hearts around the edge. Nothing major, just enough to make sure that it doesn't pop up really. And then over your ribbon. And of course you could put it on dimensions. I'm going to run out of Tombow now. Just to lift it up if that's what you want to do. Cards are so forgiving, you just choose how you want to do them. They're very personal to each and every individual. And that's why I love crafting, because I think it's such an individual an affair. And I'm just going to take 2 more lengths, and I'm going to just pop them underneath the 2 bits of ribbon there, and I'm going to tie a little knot, because bows are beyond me. And where's the red? Oh no, even knots are beyond me. It is quite simple really, it's just I'm very ham-fisted. And you just tie a knot through there. Come on ribbons, please play with me. Oh dear Lord. Didn't tie a knot. As tight or as loose as you want. And just trim. Because you don't want a big knot. just think, you know, you're tying a knot, it's symbolic. I don't know, perhaps it's just me, but I just like the idea of tying a knot, like so. And then you take your lovely little envelope, and I'm going to use a bit of fast fuse because I think the Tombows run out on me. And just run a piece of fast fuse over your envelope and tuck in there. And my little note, I think I might just stick the envelope down as well, just a little bit. And along with my note. And that one I did, this one I did actually mark right on the back, love you lots. This one I'm just going to seal down, like so. And I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue just under my ribbon, just to hold it down a little bit, like so, because I don't want it flapping around too much. So just hold it for a second while it holds down. She says, oh, never works when you're on TV, does it? But it does, it will hold down with your glue. Just needs a bit of time. And there, just to hold it in place. And these beautiful, look at these, they are just stunning. I really love these, really, really do. And you know what, I think I'm going to put a wooden one there, and I'm going to put a little heart, or maybe a little flower on a solid heart. No, that's what I'm going to do. Just to hold that ribbon in down, I'm going to pop some fast fuse on the back, and I'm going to hold that ribbon down with that one, and Tombow on that one, because I can't get the fast fuse on there because it's too touch a tiny little heart. Now he could have sat. I'm going to put him on my envelope, I think. Yeah, like that. And there you are. There's my card. I think it's a lovely, lovely card. I hope you do too. And as I say, these are in their spring and summer catalogue, and spending £45 you can earn some goodies free. So I think it's a wonderful time to join Stampin' Up as well. And there you are, two very quick and very simple little cards to make. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you'd like a catalogue, or just leave me a comment. I'm quite happy to hear from you. Join my team. There's a link below or on my blog, Cherie'sCraftyGirlsblog.wordpress.com. Or if you'd like to buy any of the products purchased to make these cards, there's a link to the shop below or on my blog. So until next time, take care. Bye.